So imagine you're this guy. Man, your life sucks. You think about your life decisions, how your ex-girlfriend dumped you like every weep does with their waifus. You get depressed, you jerk off like a madman, and above all of that, what do? You start renting a girlfriend. Yeah, it's another beautiful day to trash talk about Rent a Girlfriend. The name itself is already trash, the plot is almost non-existent, weebs are slaughtering themselves for the best girl, and in addition to that, Kazuya is a loser. Like me. Okay, I'm not in that bad of a situation to rent a girlfriend yet. Well, I would probably do it if I was in Japan. But even in this anime, each character has very different personalities. You know, we got Chizuru, the simp girl, Sumi, the cute and shy moi moi, Ruka is Ruka, and Mami is... Rent a Girlfriend is one of these animes that really stood out in recent years, not only for the memes or the controversies going around, but also because it's one of those animes where we know who is the main and winning girl in this quote-unquote harem, or simply calling it Clown Fiesta. And I'm obviously talking about Chizuru Mizuhara. Ah yes, Chizuru, everyone loves Chizuru, even I love Chizuru. During the season where the anime was airing, literally everyone was simping for her. Even the Gigman actually loved the character to the point he proclaimed her as the best wife of 2020. And to be honest, I'm not really against it. Her character design is really well done. You know, very curvy girl and pure fat material for Kazuya. She has a very nice style in clothing, including the girl from your favorite hentai. But aside from that, I can also see Chizuru having a lot of waifu traits. For example, she knows how to cook, and she's a woman. The first encounter we ever had with Chizuru is when our favorite loser Kazuya scheduled a rental date with her because he felt too alone beating the fuck out of my dick since he got dumped by everyone's favorite girl out of nowhere. I mean, actually they were a perfect couple. Yeah. A couple of trash cans. Kazuya never got treated so well by a woman that he researched about Chizuru and found out she was just being kind to everyone as a rental girlfriend. And blah blah blah, I think everyone knows how this went. He acted like a child in need of "I want mommy," and they ended up lying to their grandmas about their relationship. You fucking donkey! This whole situation persists for way too long, and the fact that they can't find the right time to tell about their relationship is fucking stupid. Mainly because they are scared of making a wrong move or to make everyone feel awkward, but the main problem here is not Chizuru. Other than being wank material for Kazuya every time he sees her, I can't deny she's indeed a good... a decent character, but in certain situations, she can be as bad as Kazuya. Probably not as garbage as Kazuya, but she is still a genuinely kind-hearted person. Sometimes even way too much, since whenever she's involved in any emotional moment, she worries too much of hurting other people's feelings and just ends up worsening the situation. A good example of that is when Ruka asked Kazuya to date her, but he doesn't have any feelings for her other than her massive balls. Ruka kind of threatened him that if he wouldn't date her, she would gossip around about the relationship between Kazuya and Chizuru. He discussed about it with Chizuru and she decided he just shouldn't date her. Yes! But after seeing her openly rejected on the street while she was crying like a pussy slapped by Gigachat, Chizuru then forces him to date Ruka. Please leave her cry alone. Why do you even care about her? And if you think about it, if Ruka's goal is to date and make Kazuya fall in love with her, she will definitely get kind of hated by Kazuya if she tells about their relationship. But probably she knows Kazuya is too much of a simp to hate her. Chizuru actually got a great character development at the end of this season, not only because she's a really hardworking person, but she tries her best to achieve her dream of becoming an actress and to show her grandma she will succeed and she will be on the big screen. But despite her efforts and determination, she isn't quite getting the results she expected, making her feel depressed that she isn't attaining to what she promised to her grandfather. But Kazuya This humanly deformed creature, the king of the bra moment, the most bitchless person ever lived on this planet, the greatest meat beater, or aka the biggest simp in anime, offered to help Chizuru by making a film. This really made a big advancement in their relationship, instead of acting like
you will never get this, la la la.
And maybe their connection is taking a step farther than just a friendship? Nah. Reiji Miyajima won't ever be doing this shit. Speaking of Ruka, I'm gonna have some fun here. I have a whole bunch of shitstorm to say here, but let me just say one thing first. Every single problem this anime has is related to Ruka. Yes, I heard you, Ruka fans. She can be as cute as you want, but if you even remotely have that one brain cell that is into Ruka, you're just one of those guys that likes the annoying side character. So it basically means you're a failure of society. She's the girl no one cares about. The girl who is literally stamped on her face second place the moment she was introduced, and yeah, she also gets thrown to the trash tier. Aside from her voice actor voicing a bunch of rejected girls and the color of her hair being completely different from the manga, she's the one I hate the most. Yes, even more than a bitch. Like, how can you fall in love with someone based on your current BPM? Okay, she had a really traumatic past that made her feel uncomfortable and yada yada yada, but this is just so stupid. I get to 90 BPMs from just taking my ass off from my seat. Am I the one having the heartbeat of a dead crawling capybara? Or is it that I fell in love with my chair? I mean, if there's a hole, there's a way. She is indeed cute and adorable, but of course it's like that. She's an anime girl. She has to be marketable and to have some kind of wife material trait. No manga artist would ever draw its own anime girl character ugly as fuck, right? Right, Miyajima? But at the same time, she's one of the most annoying and childish character I've ever seen. Not only because she feels like a noisy parasite that doesn't ever shut the fuck up. She sticks everywhere and anywhere Kazuya is at that precise moment. Especially when something is about to happen between him and Chizuru, and just as soon as they're on the verge of finally making a move to strengthen the relationship, poof, this piece of shit appears! She's so attached to Kazuya that she even started working in the same place as him, to actually stalk and to see what he's doing at work. She's just really obsessed with him, which is what many people like about her, but it's a pass for me. And her overly honest feelings are not that much better either, because she might just,
あなた元カノですよね。残念でした。私は今の彼女ですから。つまり今は和也くんは私のものってことで。大体あなた何か勘違いしてません？元カノだからって余裕ぶって、初カノだからって和也くんの思い出の人的な。はぁ
？Shut the fuck up, man. Get this shit out of here. Anyway, the way she approaches Kazuya is as if he was her real boyfriend. Despite they both agreed it was just a temporary relationship. It's even crazier that she is happy about this unhealthy relationship, while knowing that Kazuya doesn't even have any sentiment for her. And she knows deep inside that Chizuru cares about Kazuya. Yet, she still tries to get that first position, but ends up getting crushed by Best Girl. I know this is a useless and cringe rant, as if I'm not cringe, but she really is an unnecessary character. What is even the purpose of her existence? Yeah, to be looted by hentai artists? No, not even hentai artists care about her. Well, never mind. Not even Kazuya's giving her any attention. Like, we're talking about Kazuya, this pathetic loser and failure of the society that is supposedly representing us weebs. He just did something we can't even dream of experiencing. And that thing is... he dodged the sex button twice, and both times he dumped her like a real Giga Chad. This man really deserves some respect too. However, not even throwing her out of the window was enough, because she was somehow still happy. Like, how does she not feel awkward with this fake loving relationship? She even ends up kind of bragging about it, although nothing really special happened between them. And yeah, she's sure a strong girl, but why do you have to get into everywhere? And I mean everywhere, oh my god. I can finally get some cancer off my shoulders and get into something more wholesome. So, Sumi. Yeah, she's just your typical cute girl. But Sumi is not a bitch. She's not an annoying cluster of cancerogenic air that goes around you. She's just a genuinely shy and timid girl that somewhat struggles talking with strangers. And to overcome that, she has started working as a rental girlfriend, which I don't think is the best idea, but anyway. When she met Kazuya for the first time, she really stuttered a lot and spent this first date with him just by nodding and using facial expressions. You know, this is just a pocket-sized Komi! Despite her communication difficulties, she's very determined to accomplish anything, whether it's for her own sake or for Kazuya's. Especially in this case, we also see a shade of her being really supportive and emphatic towards people. And not gonna lie, she's so adorable. During Kazuya's second date with Sumi, he was researching for a birthday gift that Chizuru might like, but even scouring the entire shopping mall, he couldn't find anything. But then here comes our savior, Sumi, and like an angel came down from heaven, she just showed to Kazuya the way to God, just by saying that gifts are about the emotion the givers try to convey, and not really the materialistic choice of the gift. And in that same episode, she just asked for Kazuya's birthday in a way that warmed my heart even more than Jesus shitting on global warming. And on their next date, she not only dressed up to be as likable as possible for Kazuya, but she has put a lot of effort into also giving a present for his birthday. You're probably thinking, this is just lame as shit, but come on, I don't receive presents like that. But every time something is good, it comes at a cost. Although she's the only great character that I really appreciate, she has literally no screen time. The only episodes where she actually appeared were just episode 5 and 11 from season 2 and episode 11 in the first season. While in the manga, she literally disappeared from the face of Earth. Come on, Miyajima, why do you have to do this to me? I know you want your big storytelling skills to be focusing around Chizuru, but you can't just completely forget about her. All of Chizuru fans, fuck you. Huh? All of Ruka fans, fuck you too. And all of Mami fans, well, still fuck you. Where are the Sumi fans? We need to wake up and start a revolution for the Sumi supremacy. Yeah. No, but seriously, am I the only one? She's personally my favorite out of those 4, 3, 2 girls. Even from just looking at her, she releases an insane amount of moe moe energy, which is that pure and innocent aura that you feel like you must protect no matter what. But is she actually a loli character? I don't really think so, because she isn't either physically or biological loli. She's just average. And don't worry, she's right on the edge from the risk of your personal FBI agent watching you right now from swatting your home because she's 19. Yes, science! But even if she was a loli, I definitely smash. But she's so adorable that instead of beating the meat, you will just put the meat back in the fridge. Just do not leave her in any shape or form. Do not leave the Sumi. Even you, Kazuya, why the fuck are you leaving her? Another good point is the amazing job the voice actor did to make this character sound insanely adorable. And yes, I'm obviously talking about Takahashi Ria. In other words, nope. Nah. No. Yeah, this one. Takahashi Ria just has so much talent as a voice actor and is able to convey the feelings in the character she's voicing. In this case, Sumi, who really is the only girl in Ren's Girlfriend that genuinely likes Kazuya. Hold on a second. Why the fuck does she like Kazuya? You know what time it is. It's time to stop! Mami is of course a bad bitch. She can be considered as the antagonist of the show, but aside of her having a possessive stalker attitude, she's just a character created to be hated by anyone. I don't think there's a single living being in this universe that actually likes her, because she's literally the reincarnation of 2 of the worst anime characters ever. Yes. But well, there's at least one good thing about her, and I'm not talking about her arsenals, because she's nothing against Chizuru. She's very good with beefing with people. I don't know, but whenever she's around Kazuya and one of the girls, she's able to start some kind of argument and to manifest her feelings of jealousy towards them. For example, she really hates Chizuru. Not only because she has better airbags, but she's envious of them even if she was the one dumping Kazuya. And when she encounters Ruka, as smart as she is, deduces that Mami is Kazuya's ex-girlfriend and just starts roasting her like a fucking barbecue. And when she came across Tsumi. Bruh, don't touch my little Sunny. I may be wrong here, but her personality kinda looks like a Menhera and not a Yandere because she doesn't kill for love. Yet. This word is a Japanese term to describe a girl that is cute and sweet on the outside, but is actually suffering from mental illness or is in need of mental care. Like, again, take my words with a grain of salt because I don't want to cause any misunderstandings, since I'm just a random dumbass. But these traits, such as her sociopathic and petty behavior, really show up whenever she sees Kazuya with a woman, despite not being involved with him anymore because, you know, she found another dude. But the funniest thing is that she not only is trying to gain as much information about Kazuya and the other girls, but she always tries to pull them apart and want to keep her cute little fat master for herself. And the reason why she's doing this? I don't fucking know. We don't know whether she's doing this because she has still some feelings towards Kazuya, or she's just doing this out of spite, which at this point I think the second option is the most plausible. But one thing is certain. She definitely goes into the Guinness World Record for one of the most hated anime characters ever, with the definition of trash bag. Like, how does it even make sense that she dumped Kazuya and then she's sticking around him? Come on bro, just leave this desperate dude alone. He's just trying to fix his bitchless behavior, and you're being that one fucking annoying mosquito that you can't kill during the night. For real. Get the fuck out of here. Ah yes, how can we forget about Kazuya? Well, he's just a well-known goofy ass Kuma. This dude is literally spending more money renting a girlfriend than paying for his tuition fees. But even this guy did not take only L's for his entire life. He also made something remarkable in his life. He did make some people happy because of him, like Chizuru.
Just by giving her fucking pickle plums as a gift. But I guess Sumi was right.
Gifts are about emotion. But Kazuya, this pathetic guy, ends up even if a little growing up as a character. He doesn't want to stay in his lame position anymore. He doesn't want to be jerking off to Genshin waifus anymore. He wants to be a better person. A person with good values. He does find a purpose for his life. And that purpose is to help Chizuru find success. Wait a fucking minute. He's just simping her even more. Rent-a-Girlfriend is just this insane piece of cringe animation, which I don't really mind watching because I like cringe anime. The story really gets repetitive the farther it goes, especially the relationship between Kazuya and Chizuru being even slower than me making videos. And not gonna lie, episode 12 wasn't that bad. And no, I'm not saying this because Chizuru's grandma was hot as fuck in her youth, but because we got to see some of her backstory and the kind of life Chizuru had. I felt like this anime was actually getting decent. Until I saw Kazuya again. Yeah, you know, it's kinda like when Asuna was supposed to be the protagonist of Sword Art Online Progressive. We all were convinced that this will be a good version of SAO. It just looked good, it sounded good, everyone was hyped about it, but we forgot that this is SAO, because then this motherfucker appeared. In conclusion, Rent-a-Girlfriend is for some reason still very entertaining as a show, and surprisingly a new season is already announced, which produced an insane amount of backlash on Twitter, cause everyone was just asking how is this trash getting another season? Well, the answer to this is pretty straightforward. Anime's famous equals to new season, but anime's famous also equals to everyone is watching it. This essentially means, yeah, we all just like watching trash anime. Wait, who are you?